there, and welcome to the Animag podcast.
Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Animag Off Topic, the number 2 anime podcast on the planet, baby. I'm your host, Asylum, sitting here with...
Oh, yes, hey.
There we go. Hey, you gotta cut us some fucking slack on that first one, okay? Yeze, his lips may have been severely out of sync with the video. And look, if it is, that means I couldn't fix it in post. And we didn't realize till it was too fucking late. But we're back. We're already off to a hot start, baby. 2 episodes recorded. How y'all feel about that?
Every time you do that intro, man, it gives me hype in the time.
This is the one intro. I have that one more down packed than my own personal intro for my channel. Because that one's good. Don't get me wrong. My own personal one, but the Animag one's where it's at. I was looking in the mirror when I was creating that thing, talking about, hey, trying to get the finger flick down and everything.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
let them feel you. Let them feel you. You gotta let them feel you.
They gotta know. Fucking, we're here to fucking talk about some stuff, man. All right, so we're back, episode 2, and we promised you guys a doozy.
Yes, sir.
I've been excited about this one.
Come on, man. Tell them what's today's status quo.
Today's big status quo: TonyHawk Pro Skater versus Skate. What we thinking? Which one's better? Man, I'm so excited because I said this in the last episode. I grew up. TonyHawk Pro Skater 1 was my shit. That map, the warehouse, where you could come down the big roll in and then jump over the half pipe through that little building to get the secret tape, come down. There's nothing else better in a game. That's peak gaming right there.
For me, I probably the only TonyHawk game. Well, mind you, I was born in 03, so I'm pretty much, I was 03. I think the only one that came out was probably Pro 4 just came out.
You missed like peak TonyHawk though, because 4 was where they started to, they were trying to transition on 4. That's when that one was kind of open world, which is crazy because the remaster of 3 and 4 just came out like last week sometime, and they fucked up 4. It's not open world like that no more.
Damn.
They changed it to kind of play like 1, 2, and 3, where you get into the map and you got a 2-minute time limit to do what the fuck you need to do. And people are really fucking mad about that.
Yeah, because Pro 4 did switch it up to where you don't have a time limit anymore. That pretty much helped exploring the map even better without having to just be restricted and be like, oh, let me rush.
So that's gone. If you go buy the remasters right now of 3 and 4, gone. You have to rush. I don't hate it also because I was playing it all week to prepare for this podcast. I don't know if I don't hate it. I kind of like the arcadiness of it. Because that's the thing. You go play Skate, and I never played Skate 1 and 2 for the record. Before we even get too deep into this podcast, I've only ever played Skate 3 as an adult, and I fucking love it. That is top-tiered skateboarding gaming, bro. But on the other hand, I played the remaster TonyHawk 3 and 4, and I do like the arcadiness of it. I think Skate 3 is better. I'll say that now. We'll just get it the fuck out the way. But there's just something about TonyHawk that's pulling me in, man.
You just can't hop right into your opinion, man.
I'm just giving it now. I'm giving it now.
The back to where I was saying about for when I was born, pretty much Pro 4 was just coming out in 02. And probably the only TonyHawk game I ever owned for the 360 was pretty much it was the game where you actually had the physical board and you.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I had one of those. I think I had this because I think it was 2 games with that feature into it. It was the first board and the second board with like the little red, like little hawk, little wings on it. I had that one. And the only skate game I played was 3.
You only ever played TonyHawk 3?
No, I only played the little physical board game for TonyHawk, and when it comes to Skate, I only played Skate 3.
Oh, yeah, same. I've only played Skate 3. It kind of makes me want to go back and check out 1 and 2 and see if they were worth a shit. But I'm so scared that they're going to be like complete dog shit. Because, man, look, let me tell you, I was streaming Skate 3 the other day, and I'm not talking like, oh, what's on Game Pass? I had an emulated version of Skate 3. Someone came into the stream and said, wow, how does this look so good? That game is that old and people are still saying it looks incredible.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, they did really good when it comes to making the graphics look really fucking good.
Absolutely crushed Skate 3.
Skate 3, like, I probably say what my generation, what made me really get into Skate 3 is pretty much, I grew up watching Van Oss Gaming, and he did, like, a couple videos on Skate 3, and that's what got me hooked up on Skate 3.
Okay. See, I mostly heard about that kind of from you, really, because, like I said, my crew, we were TonyHawk boys, man, faithful through and through. And then I remember the first time I got on skate because it plays completely different. If you want to grind in Skate 3, now you have to
Yeah.
flick stick and turn your board to get like a board slide versus Tony Hawk. You jump in the air with X and you press triangle and it's immediately just going to snap you to the rail. You're guaranteed to grind every time. It's arcadey, it's quick and it's fun, but that realness of skate, knowing that I got to turn my fucking board and if I miss the board slide, I might end up doing a fucking lip slide. That shit is ridiculously fun.
I did my research on the first pro skater in '99, and I heard that people just it was a really good thing to really have like an arcadey type of skate game,
Yeah.
not too serious, but just something just to have fun. Also, I heard the soundtrack is really good,
Oh, dude, Tony
and
Hawk games are known for their fucking incredible soundtracks.
yeah, and I probably say the downside I did hear about the first pro skater, which is obviously it was not that much tricks you can do,
I don't
being that
know.
it's
They had a good bit, but I mean, you also got to think Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, this is fucking what, 1999?
that's what I'm saying.
There's not going to be a giant pool for it yet. This was like a first of its kind of game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I'm saying in the sense of that compared to because mind you, we're in 2025. There's
Yep.
already a ton of games that came out, so I'm just
Oh yeah.
saying playing it, you can feel the difference of just not having that much versatility.
Back then you didn't even know what could be. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know what the fuck 2025 was going to have in terms of now skating games. Like you go play a game called Session, you think Skate 3 has realistic like pop features with your sticks? No, go play Session. That shit is ridiculous. Skateboarding games have come a long fucking ways. I want to say the remaster for Tony Hawks are also getting shit on, at least 3 and 4. One, because they changed Tony Hawk 4 to not be open world and be the 2-minute time thing. And I think something about because the music library isn't exactly what it was, but you can't shit on it for that. Like sometimes you just can't get the rights again to certain music.
Yeah, true.
That opens up an opportunity for them to go, well, let's put some new music in and maybe you can discover some new hot fucking bands. Why are we bitching about everything? And I'm not here to defend the Tony Hawk Pro Skater series. I'm gonna spoil it again. I'm a skate boy through and through. Okay.
Talking about the fucking Tony Hawk skate, well, not just the Pro Skater series in general. After doing my research on all of Tony Hawk games, dude, that man has made too many fucking games.
Yeah.
He made too many.
Yeah, dude, you got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 through 4, the Underground series, which I think has 2 or 3. You got American Wasteland. He just
Dude,
went
he made
ham.
two.
He went
And
ham.
this thing, if you look at the timeline, it's pretty much back to back, year back to
Oh yeah.
back. All you
Oh
see is
yeah. He was doing what the like NBA and WWE 2K games are doing now back then.
yeah,
He
basically.
paved the way for that.
Yeah, and that's I probably say
And you
like
know what?
it,
We bought him every single fucking year. We bought him.
that's the thing though. The way I see people talking about of the series of everything, I'm probably say people started seeing the downfall of the games like pretty much after Pro 4 and all that.
Yeah, I think it's because they knew it was headed in a different direction. So if you were a big fan of 1 through 3, when you got to Tony Hawk 4, you had the open world feel. You knew it was about to be something different on the next set of games. So a lot of
Yeah.
people probably fell off there. I dug it because I like the open world bullshit. Like on Skate, how you could just, you don't even have to fucking quest if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Just skate, hit some lines. Maybe I'll
Mhm.
go to a spot and do a fucking like picture trick challenge. That shit's rad. I don't,
True.
the 2-minute
True.
arcade stuff is fun when you're really trying to grind, but if I want to just relax and skate a little bit, that open world's where it's at.
Yeah,
just
to the
saying.
extent of what you were saying, it's like skate is pretty much like that series to where if you just want to relax and just bullshit with your friends and just go around the world just doing the dumbest shit, especially in Skate 3, that's your game.
God.
But if you're a person that wants to complete missions and pretty much be up to a challenge, probably the Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh
games
yeah.
are your thing.
I mean, you see those videos on TikTok of people playing Tony Hawk and they're doing those like massive fucking million point combos. That's what that game's made for. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just busting crazy nonstop combos in maybe your 2-minute timer ran out and you're still going because like if your timer runs out, you're grinding, it'll keep going. So then you manual out the grind. You can keep going so long as you don't stop the tricks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so people will hit fucking massive, massive million point combos.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing for that.
Yeah, like that goes back to what we were saying about the arcadey feeling. Like that game, the Pro
Mhm.
Skater series, is not really something to take serious because at the same time, some of the tricks on those games are pretty much was non-realistic. So it was just something to not take serious.
Yeah,
And
they
just the bullshit and making like you were just saying, making like hella stupid combos.
don't get me wrong, okay, because I know there's gonna be some people down below talking about, well, skate does the same thing. Like, yeah, skate has it too, but in the world of unrealistic, a million point fucking combos in real life is highly unrealistic. Okay.
And that's the thing though. Fucking in the pro, in the Pro Skater, dude, you can hit off a ramp and you fucking going like damn like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Like the physics don't really add up into the Pro Skater series.
Okay, not to suck Tony Hawk's meat this whole podcast. Speaking of like unrealistic physics, so Skate has a new game coming out, I think next month in August or
Mhm.
in the summer, something like that. It's just called Skate Period. It's essentially going to be Skate 4. Okay. It's getting a bunch of hate right now because they're like, well, the graphics don't look the same as Skate 3. All right, number one, eat my ass because it should evolve. It should look different. Oh, it
Mhm.
looks like Fortnite. It looks nothing like fucking Fortnite. Get some glasses. Okay. Your graphic style has to evolve. I wouldn't want a modern day skate game to look like Skate 3. I need Skate 3 to look like Skate 3. They're bitching
But
about that. They're bitching about, oh, it doesn't fucking look realistic because like you could in the air throw your board and like hand glide down, pull your board back, and then hit a grind rail. Like, who gives a fuck? It's a video game.
yeah, true. And just something like that, to be off topic for a minute, that goes back to the game community. Because right now, I feel like we're in that community, not just the community of gaming, but also just in that world to where people just find a reason just to complain. I don't
Yes,
know.
they got a bitch about everything. Like, bro, EA made you a new fucking game for, a series that we consider to be legendary in the fucking realm of skateboarding games, the Skate series. And I looked at all the fucking like open beta play. It looks phenomenal. This shit looks like it's gonna be really fucking fun. And now you can actually play with your friends again. What?
Yeah.
Why are we complaining?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, they gonna complain, but at the same time, at the end of the day, they can't do it. They can't make a
Yeah.
game.
They're like, oh my God, but fucking microtransactions. I'm gonna have to pay $1 for like a grip tape skin. Like, you don't have to fucking buy it. You don't
True.
have to spend the $1 to get the fucking cheetah print grip tape, okay? That's
And that's the
optional.
thing, though. Yeah, Tony Hawk has, with this recent release of this game, has fallen into the transaction
Right.
like category
That's just
because
the nature of gaming these days, you know?
he released games to where on the release date you have everything in the game and that's
Yep.
it.
Yep. But you
No.
got to think that's because back then, okay, having a fucking, let's just say PlayStation 2 or whatever, to have the internet box and shit was rare. So they had to drop games like that. Everything was on that disc. It wasn't like today where we're all connected to the internet, all right? And then I can just fucking download more parts to it or get the skins and whatnot. That just wasn't it back then. They're complaining of microtransactions and shit like that, but it's because the world's different, okay? EA is not trying to make a game for a one-time purchase and then them not make any more money off that one purchase. They want to continue the flow and hopefully make enough money to keep putting into that game to make it good for us.
True, but at the same
Yeah.
time, if I gotta pay like 60 to 70 bucks for a game that's halfway complete, then we have a problem here.
But now don't quote me either, because I don't know if this is a fact, because I might have read something wrong. It might be free to play. And then the microtransactions is just how they make their money
Yes.
in,
Yes.
in Skate,
For
the
the
new
skate,
Skate.
for skate, yeah. For
Okay.
skate, it is that it's
Well, there we
free. It's free to
go.
play.
What the fuck are we complaining about?
Well, I'm talking about the transaction for fucking the Pro Skater.
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about
I
that.
wouldn't, for Tony Hawk, I wouldn't buy anything. I don't know. Like, I like that game, but I don't like it that much. I'll buy the game. Sure.
Mhm.
Nostalgia, childhood fucking shit, but I'm not going to pay for wheels and grip tapes and stuff like that. For Skate, I will. There's another game called Riders Republic that's similar to that. It's like BMXing and downhill mountain biking. I got a feeling that Skate's gonna somewhat feel like that. You play with your friends and shit. It's cool. Me and Thomicus used to play it all the fucking time. Hey, I'm just saying, if you guys haven't been keeping up with me and Yeze, you know we're about to be streaming this shit together because you know we're big fucking American truckers out here. You know we're big BeamNGers. You know,
Oh man, I just updated it earlier.
I know they saw the clip when this man ran me off the road and we were in Arizona.
That was all you.
Fucking truck was on its side.
Nah, but that was all you. We can see from my clip you ran into me.
I know they saw the clip when you launched me off the highway in Dallas. How does that happen?
That was funny. That was hella funny. I also did look into Pro Skater 2, and I seen that people says that it's pretty much an upgrade from the first Pro Skater. It has way better maps, better feel, more tricks.
What you mean,
and
Skate?
Pro Skater 2.
For TonyHawk?
Yeah, for Pro Skater 2.
What are you talking about? TonyHawk Pro Skater 2's been remastered for a few years now. That's been a thing.
I know, but I'm just saying like the first Pro Skater 2. Like that was released in 2000.
Oh, like just in comparison to Pro Skater 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because you're coming off of like 99 into the 2000s. You had a year of fucking progress for game development. I didn't play 2 or 3 that much. I was really a Pro Skater 1 boy for a while, and then really got on 4.
Yeah.
And then by then, fucking the Undergrounds, American Wastelands, those were really what we hammered.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but at the same time, I know they already had select your skater and probably in 1.
Yep.
And in 2 came out to guest appearances because in 2 they had Spider-Man. 2 they had Spider-Man.
Yeah, they've always done like goofy ass characters in the Tony Hawks. Like I think it might on the 3-4 remaster, I think it's a part of 4 maybe. Or maybe it's a part of 3. I don't know. It's one of them. Whatever. You can go to Bikini Bottom and skate in Bikini Bottom. But again,
I think that was 5.
Is it 5? Because I saw people in the remaster for 3-4 talking about it because they were bitching that it's behind a paywall. In order to get it, or maybe it's in 5 and they just brought it to the remaster. Because I know people are playing it right now. They were bitching because in order to get access to it, you had to buy the deluxe edition.
Hey, no.
Yeah, they locked it behind a paywall.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to pay.
It's not worth it. I'm not paying $70 to get Bikini Bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
TonyHawk, your childhood hero.
For the base game.
Oh, was that the base?
I think it's like 60 or 7 for like the base.
I thought I paid 60. Bro, if I paid 70, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm pulling it up. If TonyHawk is taxing, I'm tweeting them right now.
That's the Nintendo inflations, man. Nintendo said we're gonna raise our prices, so everybody said let's raise our fucking
That I
prices.
literally said that was gonna happen. And you know what's sad too? Not to shit on. Yeah, TonyHawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, $49.99 for the base. Digital Deluxe Edition was $70. So you gotta pay $20 to unlock Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, and then another thing that I did think about the Pro Skater remasters with 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 remasters, I feel like it's kind of sad that we would have to remake the previous games to actually get buys.
Okay, so here's the thing. I was about to talk about this. 3 and 4 remaster, big flop. Big flop in terms of number-wise. Let me pull up the charts because I think it launched to like 2,000 players. Yeah, like super low numbers. That's bad, dude.
Yeah.
All right, TonyHawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 right now, and I'm just going to do them both. Right now has 165 players. TonyHawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 right now, 24 minutes ago, 881. The all-time peak, so this is at launch, 2,184. That's a terrible launch.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
All-time peak of 1 and 2 was 1,791. I'm not trying to shit on TonyHawk because this was my childhood, but for modern day launches, that's bad.
That's pretty much a village. That's a village.
Yes, that's all of the town that I live in playing TonyHawk. And everyone's going to be like, oh, well, you won't know that for Skate because it might launch on EA's launcher or some shit. I can almost assure you there's going to be more players than 2,000 on the all-time peak for the new Skate.
When I did my research for Skate, I seen a video of some guy on this video came out like 7 months ago. Somebody did like a playthrough from 1 to 3 of the skates, and he was able to get into an online lobby match on 3.
Wow. I think if you
Yep.
have it on Game Pass, you still can get into some lobbies.
He said he pretty much got demolished because he's pretty much going to get some veterans.
Oh, dude, you know the people that are still in those Skate 3 servers are fucking monsters. There's no way those kids aren't good. These chart numbers are blowing my mind right now. Let's check. This is off topic, but and I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna sidetrack here. I don't even know how to spell it. We're looking for numbers for Stranova.
Come on, I knew you was going to pull that one up.
We can't fucking look for Super Mech anymore.
True, it's dead. It's dead.
Yep, servers are done. Stranova right now. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Stranova has more players right now than TonyHawk Pro Skater.
Oh, man.
1,808 people playing right now. No! No! All-time peak, 37,000. And TonyHawk's was 2. I'm not gonna lie right now, guys. I am a little shook. Oh.
That's the power of anime fans. That's the power of anime fans.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't looked into Stranova lately, and maybe it did get better. Maybe it got a couple of updates. At launch, I was very uninterested. What the? How does this have more than fucking Pro Skater? And I'm not trying to make this whole episode a battle of, I guess if we did call it TonyHawk versus Skate, I like them both in their own right, but I just know after calling out those numbers, there's going to be some TonyHawk soy boys coming trying to shit on Skate.
It's the thing, though.
And you can't, because I'm emulating Skate 3 and it still looks better.
And that's the thing, though. When it comes to TonyHawk games, like it was going back to what I was just saying, like they really can't say much about Skate 3 because if they gotta bring back remasters, then then that says something.
That's true. That's true. I mean, to be fair, if they brought back a Skate 3 remaster, it would pop. It would go fucking hard. They decided to not take that route, which I respect. I like that they decided to create something new.
And let's not forget another remaster that people probably forgot. Pro Skater HD.
Oh, I just saw that on the Steam charts, actually.
HD.
I never played HD.
People say HD was pretty much just fucking dog dookie.
Hold on. Playing an hour ago. Hold your horses, dude. 2. Hold on. Just so you know I'm not lying or trying to boast it up, I'm sending it in the Discord. All-time peak, 480. In a 24-hour peak, they had 4 people playing. It's that bad? I've never played it.
It's a remaster of 1 and 2 and like a little bit of sprinkle of 3.
So what? They put it all in one game, or when you get in, can you choose your? You know how when you get into the 1 and 2 remaster, it lets you choose which game you want to play, 1 or 2, or is it just like
it's just everything into one?
Oh, I hate that.
Best thing though, they made the structure and the presentation of this. They just made it this bad of just trying to bring everything back into this one. And
did this come out before the 1 and 2 remake?
It came out in 2012.
Oh, so it did come out before. So they tried to remake 1 and 2, they failed, and then they just did the one that we just got like 5 years ago, Pro Skater 1 and 2 remakes.
The HD was remade by Robomoto.
Oh,
that company. And that's the same people that did the Pro Skater 5. So you can imagine that it's gonna be trash double time.
I don't know if I played Pro Skater 5. I fell off on the TonyHawk games around like Wasteland. Dude, what the fuck? 2 people playing?
Oh, man.
I don't think we'll find a game worse than that on Steam charts.
I'll probably say the cool thing about HD is that it's delisted. So the only way to get it is if you had the released version.
I mean, I guess, or if you buy, I'm trying to look right now. If you buy a key from like a key site, which you can.
I think
oh my god, they're super expensive.
Yeah, it's delisted. You can't get it. You can't get it legally. You can't get it legally.
They're $92 for a key.
Yeah,
this makes me want to buy it. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, that's the cool part about that game. Like, even though the gameplay and everything about it is just dog shit.
Wait, it looks really good though. I'm looking at
Trust
pictures
me,
of it right now. It looks decent. It doesn't look like an actual HD remaster. It looks like they took the old game and just put it maybe in a better engine, because it still has the griminess and the grossness of the old look from like the PlayStation days.
well, another thing that I didn't say is that they barely have any of the characters from the previous games and the
Oh.
maps and the movesets.
Oh, okay. See, dude, the Tony Hawk games are so famous for that. They were literally about to drop 3 and 4 without putting Bam Margera in. And that guy's so fucking legendary in the skate world. And that was a whole thing that people were bitching about. They were like, if Bam's not in this fucking game, we're not buying it. So last minute, Tony Hawk goes, okay, I guess we'll put him in. Then they fucking mapped him out and put him in the game.
Yeah.
Like, bro, don't hate on that man just because he fell off the rails when his best friend died. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
He still did a fuck ton of good for the skating world. Okay. That being said, I wish he was in Skate 3 instead of the Tony Hawk series, but what can you do?
Yeah, can't do much about that.
Dude, you know what's funny is I've been playing Skate 3 like all week. I was on Tony Hawk and then switching back to Skate. If y'all watched my stream, y'all saw I created Yeze and Thomicus. And the way that Skate works, if you've never played it, like now I'll just be chilling, skating around the world, and then Thomicus will just zip past me, right? Just skating, hitting some lines. Literally yesterday I'm skating, doing a little manual on a box, kickflip out. Thomicus comes railing past me. High speed, car smashes him. Boom! Fucking board goes flying. Man is just on the ground dead. And then I come kickflip over him. I love that the characters you created in Skate just skate in the world with you. And then I like how if I'm at a spot and I'm just like hitting this spot real hard in that one area, I can call my 2 friends that are created skaters to come skate with me in that spot. Skate 3 is so fucking goated.
And in the multiplayer, it's really fun.
Okay, this is what bums me out. I never got to play the multiplayer on Skate. Yeah, missed it. Missed that mark. You guys are telling me y'all were having all that much fucking fun and nobody told me? I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. Somebody could have shot me a text and been like, Dev, get Skate 3. I had an Xbox 360. Okay. I had Xbox Gold. I could have played with y'all.
Who that man saying something legendary? That man said the Xbox is gold.
You had to get the gold to play online back in the day. It might still be that. I think it's
know.
Xbox Live now. Some bullshit.
Yeah, it's Xbox Live.
Dude, we just looked into it for Skate. Remember, you had to get not just Game Pass, you had to get the Game Pass Ultimate to have access to Skate 3. And then you had to pay for like online or some shit to also play on the servers. So you have to pay twice to play on the servers now. It might be worth it just to check out. But if it's a bunch of sweaties, I'm not getting on. If it's a bunch of, no, they could fuck off. I refuse to go play with a bunch of sweaties.
Yeah, I understand. Only OGs know about Skate.
Dude, I just this past month is when I really hammered it. And y'all saw on the big stream that I did on TikTok. If you're not following there, follow there. You're missing the fuck out. Dude, that shit blew my mind for how good it really is. Like in Tony Hawk, like if you land sideways, like, all right, you go off a kicker, you land a little sideways, you're going to fall. In Skate, they have the capability to like, oddly enough, catch it as like a bad landing and then you slide your board out of it. So like bad landing is what it's called or some shit like that. It's incredible. Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah, that goes back to this talking about the realistic feeling.
Yes. That's the big difference between the Skate series and the Tony Hawk series is like arcade versus realism. As much as what I Googled and could find, that's what really differentiates the two. Sure, they're both skateboarding games, whatever, but why do I have a random glass of milk on my desk? Should I drink this right now?
Dude.
I don't know how old this is. I don't know how old this is.
Put that down. Put it down.
It's fun. It tastes like Jell-O. Why is that on my desk? I forgot to empty that cup out. Y'all don't want to see the... Welcome back to podcasting, buddy.
Yeah, but it wasn't this bad.
Hey, now this should be called Animag off the rails, baby. We can do what we want now. Ain't no Thomicus here to lay the law on us, okay? We took the company back over. We took back over.
Bro, Thomicus have your arrest in 2.5 seconds.
Bans me middle of the show. I'm also going to just say this again. We're really sorry about the desync on Yeze's voice in episode 1 if you're watching the video version. I keep looking at you now in the viewfinder and you look fine, which makes me think that episode 1, because we shot these back to back, episode 1's probably going to be really fucking bad. It's probably going to be really fucking bad.
I'm sorry, guys.
We didn't know. It's resetting your camera
You
is what
know,
fixed it.
if you have to, just fucking
Just listen
focus
to
the
it.
feet on your camera the whole time. If you have to.
Dude, I can't because the main focus is both of us, is the dual view. I barely switch back and forth between us because I forgot to set it up on my keyboard, so I have to click.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get there, okay? This is just episode 2. Episode 2, we're
Yeah.
coming back. How much Thomicus and Nick did? We have to get past that.
I think it did, what, 6?
6 on the one mag?
Yeah, 1 mag.
Hey, we're taking over, baby. Front page of the site again. We're back. Me and Yeze have not been on the front page of the website in quite some time.
Dude.
The last time for us, I think, was one of the cons.
No,
Like,
the last thing we posted was pretty much we did the review of fucking the Anime Awards.
my guy.
And that was
Oh,
it.
wait, we did do that, but I think the last
think that was the
video
last one.
you were in with me on the site is Louisiana Comic Con 2024. I'm looking right now.
Really?
Yeah, go to the site and hover on the videos tab and let the thing pop down. It was me, you, and LB. The Anime Awards was right before that. You guys can see all of this at our website down below, animag.org.
Oh wait. I think they got to episode 7 actually.
Oh, did they? Okay, so it might actually be 8 because I think they had one that I didn't put up. Well, we're gonna make it to at least 10, I think. One mag might be coming off the menu tab, boys. I think I'm taking that down and I'm replacing that with off topic.
Dude, we can keep it up. We can keep it up.
I mean, I guess, but they're not gonna they're never gonna finish that.
Bro, they might come back. They might come back.
I hope. And then look, the best one, I still think Akon's our best one, but Animeverse with me, Yaze, and Tree, that's legendary. Go watch the vlog and the pod. Look at the thumbnail for that fucking podcast. Look at all those Funkos on the table.
It's been a
Man,
little minute since I've been on the site, bro. Why it looks clean as fuck?
because I've been fucking doing work, bro. What you mean?
Yes, sir.
Go all the way to the bottom. Big old thing that says Animag in Japanese.
Man.
I've been doing work.
I'm not gonna lie, you did really good.
Now that I'm gonna, by the way, back on the skateboarding games, I've decided I'm gonna buy TonyHawk Pro Skater HD and I'm gonna stream it. It's $92.
Dude, the delisted is that you can't buy it legally anymore.
Yeah, I think Fable 3 is like that also. I like the Fable series. If you want to get a Steam key, it is the cheapest right now is $260.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, and it's one of my all-time favorite games, and I always fight with the thought of buying it because it got delisted, so the keys are so valuable. What's your verdict, man? Are you a skate boy through and through, or TonyHawk boy through and through?
When it comes to the TonyHawk Pro Skater series, I never really got to play it, but it does look fun when it comes to the objectives and the time limit thing. It kind of would frustrate me, and I have heard that the objectives of some of the on some of the games are pretty frustrating.
Hold on, don't go any further. To be fair to that, you can turn the time limits off and just do like a little willy-nilly free skate, but you're still stuck in just that map. It's not an open world. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can turn the time limit thing off at the end of the day if you really wanted to and not have to do objectives and shit.
And then looking at some of this gameplays of just all the Tony Hawk games with the many that they do have for some fucking reason, also remakes, I'll probably say the one that looks fun to even just go back and play is probably Pro Skater 1.
That's the best one. That's the best one, dude. You go Pro Skater 1 and you touch the map called Warehouse. Oh, bust a nut instantly. To be fair, I think it's TonyHawk 3, there's one called The Foundry that's also really good. Not as good as the Warehouse, but it's up there. I played it on the remastered and it looked fucking great.
When it comes to skate series, 1 was pretty much just the foundations of just making something different when it comes to realism. Also, just the plot is really good when it comes to just not just trying to. Because I think the plot of 1 was you gotta win like a big like a event at the end. I think if you remember.
I never played Skate 1. I never played 1 or 2. I've only ever played 3.
But yeah, I think that's the plot.
So what? It was like you were skating at a fucking like skate competition or some shit, and you got to win because that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how it was towards the end, but I think it was like a build up point in between the game to get to that point. So like I think it was pretty much to become popular. I think.
They
I think it
do.
was
That's
something.
kind of the fucking vibe in 3. Is like you're skating to do like you go do magazine shots and then you get popularity to sell skateboards and like I did a fucking quest in 3 where I was skating at a fucking tournament at a park.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad then because that means they kept true to like if that was in 1, it made it all the way to 3.
Yeah. So 1 had all that, just a building foundation off of that to making something better. 2 was pretty much just something better when it came to graphics. They did make it. They did make the brightness of the game a little bit kind of too bright, but at the same time, it kind of did make it just more vivid, more colorful, or all around.
On
And it
Skate?
made the on Skate 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking Skate 3. I'm like, bro. Okay.
But yeah, 3 just made everything in between 1 and 2 better when it comes to just plot, smoothness, and
God,
just making it
yeah.
look more lively. I'll probably say
Yeah.
one thing it did lack was the map vibe. Because the map, if you go in
What?
Skate 3 and skate around, if you go around Skate 3 in the map, you don't really see that much people around you, so it kind of just feels like you're just in a city by yourself. It
I
doesn't
guess
feel
that's
as
true. That's
live.
true. They could have
I
put a
forgot
few
what
more
city you
cars and shit.
Yeah, and like I don't forgot what city they're in 3, but in two I forgot what city you're in, but you can feel the vibe. You can feel the liveness up in that city,
Bro, I'm about to go
especially
back
in
and
1
play
and
the
2.
other skates now because you got me fucking curious.
I think I think Skate 2 was probably in New York. I think.
Skate 3's got to be California. That's got such a California vibe.
Yeah, but at the same time, besides the map not being so lively, when it comes to just coming back and just playing a skate series, I would just come back to 3. When it comes to just looks, feels,
Oh, yeah.
availability,
Oh, yeah.
and just challenges in general. And also, we also forgot to talk about the feature of just making your own tricks by moving objects all over around. That is a nice
Yep.
little feature.
That will be in the new one too. I
Mm-hmm.
just saw a
And
clip of someone from the beta taking like a fucking road sign and then putting it on the curb just so they could like have a little mini kicker up the curb to get to the sidewalk. That's fucking rad. You know what I want to
whack.
see in the new one though? Skateboard
What?
wear and tear. So like as you're grinding and shit, maybe your graphics like wear off. Your grip tape gets a little fucking nasty. That forces you to go into the shop and like buy fresh grip tape for your board or a whole new board. Maybe like over time, the more you work it and skate it, it gets weaker and it can eventually snap in half. Then you got to go to the shop. Hopefully you got cash from like a little tourney. I hope they put that kind of shit in the new skate. That would be cool.
Features like that is in one of the Underground series.
I know, that's where I'm getting it from. They had it where you could break your board.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. and
God, I need that. Bro, we're so back for skate games right now.
For real.
Woo!
But yeah, 3 does I mean, it just makes you just feel like a good game to come back to, honestly, in 2025.
Yeah. It's just playing it and having people in the chat go, oh my God, this game looks so fucking good. What did you do to it? And I'm like, nothing. This is out the box, bro.
Yeah.
This is just fucking capture carded or emulated. And like nothing got done to it. And it still looks that good. I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to get into the details of it. Because I grew up a TonyHawk boy. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the foundry, okay? I'm now officially converted into a skate man.
Yeah, when it comes to TonyHawk in general, 1 is all around better. I wouldn't say better. 1 is all around just something that would be nice to just go back and play. Besides the other TonyHawk series, when it comes to the skate series, 3 is something to always come back to. Something always
Yeah.
just and chill to come back to. When it comes to those 2 games, Pro Skater 1 and Skate 3, the all around opinion I have when it comes to better game in general
Yep.
would be Skate series.
Yeah. And we're also, for the record, we're judging this before the new skate game comes out. Because I hate to say it, but there's a possibility. It might come out, it might just be dog shit. And then Skate 3 still remains at the top of those charts. We're basing this off of what's out now. The TonyHawks with the remasters and then the skates.
Yeah, because another thing that does weigh into the opinion of having the Skate series being better is that they did it with 3 games.
Exactly. TonyHawk took that long to get legendary and that good. Like Skate did it in 3 to have what is essentially a cult following today. There's people that will fucking ride or die for Skate 3.
But at the same time, if you really do think about it, from Pro 1 to 3, some maybe a little bit 4, TonyHawk did do his thing and peak out in those games, but at the same
Oh
time,
yeah.
coming out with more, it just kills his name.
You're
Just kills the name of the
you
game.
water down your franchise. You're putting one out every fucking year. What are you, NBA 2K? You're watering down your fucking franchise, bro. I'd rather put one really good one out and then everyone remembers me forever than going, oh, he had 1,000 games. I get it. You're doing it for the fucking money, obviously. I get it. But at the same time,
yeah. And mind you, not just for like the basic consoles, he had some for the DS.
yes, he had a
What
bunch.
else? Yeah, it's
So look, man, y'all
that's
gotta let us know. What are you siding on? The TonyHawk side or the skate side?
yeah, because not just him having a bunch of games released, but also just having him come back with remakes that says a lot of just
Yep.
what's going on with your franchise.
Honestly, you came back with remakes and like you had the game made. All you had to do was just put it in the new engine and drop it, but you changed a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? There's key features in certain games, like little mini games and shit you could do that they took out of the 3 and 4 remake. And that fucks it. It just waters it down a little bit. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's why I'm gonna say it. I'm loyal to Skate. And when the new Skate comes out, good, you're definitely gonna see me streaming that shit.
Yeah.
I might even take a month off of work to stream that shit.
I'm gonna pull the Kristen.
I need one solid month off to play the new Skate.
Yes, sir.
There you go, guys. That's our big thought and conversation on these skateboarding games right now because it's sucking us up. Sucking up our lives right now. Very odd for Animag to be putting out skateboarding video game podcast.
It's a long battle, but also just a fun franchise.
God, yeah. Yeah, and then again, bro, if they do this fucking skate game right, now we're all skating with our friends for free. I'm in.
I just hope they don't make it toxic.
It probably will get. It probably over time will get toxic. It all does. Riders Republic got toxic. Fucking, it happens. And then what'll happen is we'll all go back to Skate 3.
Yes, sir.
A legendary old faithful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. TonyHawk versus Skate in the books. Episode 2 for Animag Off Topic in the books.
Yes, sir.
I gotta get my ass off of here and try to go start editing episode 1. This is not gonna be fun. Fix the desync. This one looked good. This one looked a little bit better. The first one's bad. This man is sitting there with his mouth closed, but you can still hear him talking. It gets that out of sync. It's that bad, bro.
Ain't no way.
God, I really hope I can fix it. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this episode because we're rolling up on an hour. Didn't expect it to be an hour for this, but we somehow did it.
What pretty much made it an hour is this TonyHawk having a fuck ton of games.
That is true. I wanted to like lean more on the skate side. We talked about TonyHawk more than anything.
Yeah, because we can't just say his pro skater series. We gotta talk about
That's
his whole
true.
series.
He's got a bunch of shit. Look, well, thank you, TonyHawk, for making 80 million fucking games. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching, if you're watching it. And until the next time, man, remember to take it easy and so long, everybody.
Yes, sir. And make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube side.
Yeah, that actually does help.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to visit our website at www.animag.org